Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Bony Khalwale is part of Kenya Kwanza government. He's driving a government car because he's the majority whip in the Senate. And this is one of the few individuals in Kenya Kwanza who will always speak their mind and to some extent tell Ruto the truth on the ground. Yesterday, Bony Khalwale told Ruto the truth. And the truth, according to Khalwale, is that the issue of housing should not be forceful. People should go to the program of housing willingly. And they should not rush people into that program. They have to explain to the people slowly so that they can understand what they are going into. That is Bony Khalwale for you. And let me just quote what he said first before we go deeper here. Let people go into housing fund voluntarily and slowly. I quote him, "What I don't like about the housing fund is because it is a saving. To me, it looks like a national circle." Let people go in voluntarily and slowly. The only mistake I see is we are rushing people, giving them new information too fast. We need to proceed this with the better public participation. The big point Bony Khalwale is raising here is public participation. That is the major point in that commentary. Khalwale is telling William Samoei Ruto, allow public participation so that you are going to move with the views of Kenyans on the issue of housing. Let there be willing buyer, willing seller, but not forcing everyone into a program some individuals are not comfortable with. Don't be on neck of Kenyans, giving them what you think is right for them, yet to some individuals, they don't see it as a priority in their life. That's a message from Bony Khalwale to Ruto. Wakati naona Khalwale anaanza kuongea hivi alafu nasikia mtu mwenye ako Kenya Azimio side and those who really want to support this kind of bills, I wonder akili zao ziko sawa ama ni watu wameamua tu kuuza wa Kenya? Now, when Bony Khalwale is saying this, I saw someone, Kanyuri is trying to mislead Kenyans. And in her post, let me just read it first. She's misleading Kenyans there. She's making Kenyans to feel like they should be convinced to go into the issue of this housing. Just listen to this drama. MPs are against this housing levy because they are afraid that if ordinary people become homeowners, they will no longer be living at their mercy. The youth living in Kibera will no longer be available for maandamano. Ati wakienda kwa housing hawatakuwa kwa maandamano. Maandamano ya watu wanaandamana kule hapa Kenya ni maandamano ya nyumba. There is no. So Kanyuri point is making no sense. Instead, she is exposing her ignorance. Because people are demonstrating on one reason, high cost of living. The other things comes in as secondary priority. And no one is demonstrating for secondary priorities. It is all about primary priority. Cost of living, school fees. Ambayo ingine ya kuja baadaye. Angalia vile stima inalipa juu, hizo tariffs zirudishwe chini. So she is one of the people who would never tell Ruto the truth. But the bullfighter, to some extent, is telling Ruto the truth. Though he's trying to use a diplomatic language here. But above all, he is really saying the naked truth. Wachana na mambo ya housing, uliza Wakenya wakupea mawaidha yao. What is the way forward on the issue of housing? And one of our viewers, and also subscribe to this channel, sent me her view here. And I don't want to just to speak my mind. Let me just read directly what have you is on the current political situation and this issue of taxes. Is what she's saying. Hello, I am just wondering how many savings does the government want Kenyans to have? Number one, it wants us to save with the housing. They may withdraw after 7 years. I see 7 years to be very strategic. This will be 2030. If Ruto will still be in power, they will be going into campaign. I am afraid Ruto is looking for campaign money. Look at that. Okay, we continue. If they say that you will only receive your contribution, our contribution from the employer, where will it go? Obvious, it will not go back to the employer. Remember, employer is giving 3%, and wewe kama mwajiri unapeana 3%. Now it turn into 6%. So kama wanakuambia watakupea pesa zako baada sijui kama miaka 7. Swali lenye anauliza hapa, ile 3% kutoka kwa your employer inaenda wapi? My question is, sorry. Yeah, okay, we continue. I was lost somewhere. My question is, if it takes too long to get NSSF, which is a straightforward, how much long will this housing refund take? Imagine the contribution ya NSSF is clear. Unalipa kama ni 500 kwa siku hizi, alafu employer analipa 500 nafika 1000. Hizo pesa ni zako. It's a straight way forward. Lakini kuanza kuclaim hizo pesa za NSSF, it becomes a big problem. Kama hizo zinasumbua hivyo na ni mambo yenye straight way forward. What about mambo yenye wanasumbua nayo watu ya housing fund hii? Hiyo pesa itakuja kweli kama hii ya NSSF inasumbua? Number 2, when you borrow from the hustler fund, that is 25 shillings, is deducted. They say it is a saving which the citizens do not even know how to access. For example, if 1 million people borrow, then 25 million shillings, in which docket is it? Is there content? She's raising serious questions there, I'm telling you. That one thing. What our viewer, who is also subscribed to this channel, is saying is that William Samoei Ruto is looking for campaign money for 2027. Things that Bony Khalwale would never say directly, but they are using just a diplomatic language here to tell William Samoei Ruto that this housing fund will never work. And we are seeing you suffocating Kenyans. Ruto ameleta hustler fund ambayo mnakopa 25% inakatwa. Hiyo pesa, there is no any means wanakuambia utatumia kupata hiyo pesa or to reclaim it. Ruto is collecting money for campaign. The other truth is that Ruto was giving money during the campaign. Alikuwa anaenda Mount Kenya anasema mama mboga peana milioni 6, wanapeana huko. Watu wakaona ni kama huyu Ruto akiwa president, kila wakati atakuwa anakuja huko anapeana milioni 2, milioni 3, milioni 6. So people were duped. Anakuja huko Western anasema watu wa bodaboda milioni 2. Watu wa sako hapa milioni 3. Anaenda kule, alikuwa anaenda kule Coast region, anapeana milioni 1, milioni 3 hivyo. He was really giving handouts. And people thought that if this one become a president, now he's giving handouts, yeye ni deputy to akiwa president, si sasa yeye huko kutakuwa mbinguni, kila wakati atakuwa anakuja na pesa. Listen here. It is time for William Ruto to recover his money. How does he recover his money? Just read the views of our subscriber here, you will understand. Aleta hizi mambo zote zinaanza kuleta hapa. Aleta hizi, atengeneza hizo scandals za housing. I'm telling you, after 7 years, you will hear housing scandal. It will be huge money. Huge money. Hii hustler fund is going to be a scandal. In 7 years time or 10 years time, Ruto will have amassed his money back, and they will have also taken extra money from you. So next time when someone comes to you with huge promises that he does not explain on how he will make it reality on the ground, question that person. When someone comes with the handouts during campaign, question these people twice before you give them their vote. Pesa zikikuja wewe kula, lakini swali ni kwamba uliza hizi pesa ametoa wapi? Na kwa nini yeye anapeana hizi pesa zenye ziko too much high than his salary and all the allowances he will get when he becomes the president? They will have a way to recover their money, and this is one way to recover their money. Khalwale is telling William Samoei Ruto, stop this. Ask Kenyans if they are willing to go into this housing program. Go for public participation. And I'm telling you, at the end of the day, this issue of housing is going to backfire. It will backfire the same way GMO has backfired. Someone somewhere will go to the court, and they will get the court order to stop Ruto from collecting house levy. What is referring to house fund? It's just a tax. Because anything you force Kenyans to pay is a tax. It has no two-face. Someone will be in court trying to stop this, and the court will issue a stay order or an order to stop taxing Kenyans until the matters will be heard and then ruled on. And there is no way the court will rule in favor of state in something Ruto has refused to allow public participation to take place. Na Ruto ni kwa nini amekataa mambo ya public participation? It takes us to the point of our subscriber. He wants to get money from Kenyans. That's why he cannot allow public participation. He wants your money. He is using shortcut. I don't know your views, but let us submit in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you, and see you in our next video.